Look how dangerously close the train is. This is the unofficial Hanoi Train Street. Travelers come here daily to take photos, making it the most Instagrammable spot in Hanoi. Due to safety concerns, it was actually banned for a while. But why was the residential building so close to the railway in the first place? And did you know that the railway is already more than 120 years old? We'll find out in this video. At the end, we'll also reveal our favorite spot and how you can combine this to make a fantastic walking food tour in Hanoi. We are a team of travel professionals who have built a world-winning resort and travel agency that has sent thousands of travelers across Asia. In this channel, we deep dive into travel and daily life in Vietnam and other Southeast Asian countries. Ready for the adventure? Let's go! Tourists packed from morning till night. The Hanoi Train Street is the one that triggers your FOMO. Once just a normal residential street, Train Street is now a tourist magnet. It's not just about the stunning photos. This place offers a one-of-a-kind coffee experience where you can sip your drink just inches from a passing train. But that transformation wasn't the primary plan. Locals never imagined their precariously placed home would become the hottest destination in Hanoi. Anyway, one thing is certain. That 2-kilometer railway line was just a small piece of a massive project initiated more than a century ago. The growth of the Vietnamese rail network started during French colonial time, with the very first 70 kilometers railway lines connecting Saigon to Mỹ Tho in 1885. However, it wasn't until 1897, under Indochina Governor General Paul Dummer, that a serious railway expansion took shape. His ambition was to connect all of Indochina, linking Saigon to Tonkin, coastal ports to the rich valleys of Annam, and Vietnam to China through the Red River Valley. Under Dummer's comprehensive plan, the French extended the railway networks throughout Vietnam, using French railway technology with the 1-meter gauge track. They also built steel bridges across large rivers, serving both roads and railways. By 1931, the length of Vietnam railway network reached 3,200 kilometers, accounting for 96% of the current one. The French must be proud to know that, despite Vietnam's turbulent history, the railway they built more than 100 years ago still operates effectively. But they didn't expect one day a section of the line would become a must-visit attraction in Hanoi. Not far from the historic Long Binh Bridge, Hanoi Train Street is a residential area where speeding trains pass daily. The area begins at Phung Hung Street. From here, the train runs on the elevated track past the Mural Wall, a checking point of Hanoi, and ends at Lezon Street. Visitors can get access from multiple points with a track cut across major roads like Điện Biên Phủ, Trần Phú, Nguyễn Khuyến, Khâm Thiên, and Phương Mai Street. We have no idea what the original distance of the houses from the train track was. But nowadays, there is only less than 1 meter of clearance on either side. At the narrowest passage, the train is mere inches from the buildings. This alarmingly close proximity to the train is a result of post-war urban planning mismanagement, which explains why Hanoi has so many secret tunnel-like alleys. The scarcity of available land pushed residents to make the best of limited space around them, including the areas right next to the railway. With no government intervention, makeshift homes continue to expand closer and closer to the tracks. This characteristic has created the most unique local lifestyle in Hanoi. but also the most dangerous living environment. But for years, people have adapted. Hanging clothes, cooking, playing games, catching on the news, all happen just right next to the tracks. The moment a train approaches, everyone quickly moves their belongings indoors, only to resume daily life as soon as the train passes. If you come here for the first time, you may feel that people are risking their lives. But for those who have lived here for decades, it is just another ordinary day. The exceptional location drew attention to a group of photographers who brought this area to the known. The train street grew in popularity with more and more tourists every day. Residents saw that great opportunity, transforming their homes into cafes lining both sides of the tracks. Now, it has become one of the most bustling places to visit in Hanoi. Tourists love to have a coffee, walk on the tracks, and take pictures to post on their social media while waiting for the train. Though you can come here at any time, the train only runs at specific times. The earliest train starts at 6 a.m. and the latest is at midnight. The time and the number of trains passing by vary depending on where you are on the 2-kilometer street. Before 10 a.m. is the best time to observe everyday life on the train street. It's better to go to the area parallel to Lizard Street, which more or less still retains its local vibe. Less busy and more authentic, this area is suitable for lazy chilling or leisure walk. When the sun goes down, Train Street becomes a completely different world. The lights are on and the street bustle with glimmering, colorful lanterns. Hundreds of tourists long for a moment that they can't find anywhere else. It begins with a warning horn blowing in the distance. Cafe owners move their stools closer to the wall, and locals shout for patrons to get off the tracks. Adrenaline rushes, and Mike goes blank when the 1,000-ton monster comes with a flashing headlights and rumbling click-clack-tick-clack sound, the wheels hitting the rails, passing just only 2 steps away from you. It is so close that you feel its heat and smell of diesel exhaust, brake dust, and creosote ties that build up over time, a mixed feeling of thrill and stimulation. With its unique characteristic, Train Street is inarguably a popular tourist stop in Hanoi. However, there's much controversy over the topic: should the train street exist? People and experts have different opinions. Some support protecting the railway area to avoid unfortunate accidents. Others believe safe and effective management measures should be sought instead of banning them. In fact, the Vietnam Railway Company proposed closing it due to safety concerns a few times. In October 2019 and September 2022, local authorities closed the street to tourists for security reasons. But in 2023, when tourism has recovered, Hanoi witnessed the revival of the train street. Again, we continue to see it bustling with visitors every day. For its fascinating story and experience, Train Street is also one of our favorite stops for the ultimate Hanoi street food tour. We love to start it off in Tông Duy Tân Street, which is right beside the train street, for a light snack. Then walk inside the train street to find our favorite spot for the unique coffee experience. Continue exploring the old quarter with signature street food like pork skewers, banana fritters, and bánh mì. Then end the night in Ta Hiet Street, the beer junction where the most exciting nightlife of the city is found. Here's the map. What do you think about the life in the train street? will you visit it when you are in Hanoi? Let us know in the comment. If you like this video, do give us a like and subscribe to motivate us. Thank you so much for watching until now. See you in the next video.